What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quicksand, and this is episode 69 of Mindset Monday. And today's lesson is going to be all about how to balance a busy lifestyle. Everyone watching this, you probably have a bunch of commitments that you have to make on a daily basis, and it can be difficult to prioritize your time and to spend it wisely. So today we're going to talk all about how to balance your friendships, your relationships, your family time, your recreation time, your work, your school, whatever it is. We're going to figure out a way for you to organize it and to get the most done on a daily basis. So let's get into it. Tap in.
Where you grew your grass organic, everything that you're doing is because of the work, one step at a time, level up each time. Everything will fall in place. These are all life lessons we're all going to learn together. Quicksand Mindset Brand.
First things first, when you want to make the most of your time on a daily basis, you have to know where you're putting your energy into. And so what I want you to do is get out a piece of paper or get out your phone and write down in your notes the top 3 priorities that you have in your life right now, or the top 3 priorities that you want to focus more on from this day forward. And what this is doing is building a foundation on kind of just like principles of where you want to focus on. So when you see yourself out of focus, you can look at your list of your top 3 priorities and you can say, okay, am I fitting in enough time for family and friends? Am I putting out enough content on a daily basis? And am I working on my mental health daily? Meditating, maybe praying, reading, exercising. So that would be my list: family, friends, content creation, and then mental health. So that's the foundation of what I want to focus on. And so if I ever lose track of what truly matters, I can look back at my list. So go ahead and get out a piece of paper, write it down, and then we'll move on to the next step. So the next step, after you've established your top 3 priorities that you want to focus on, you can start working on building daily habits in order for you to fulfill those priorities. So for example, one of the best ways of being able to tackle tasks on a daily basis that I've found is through the Powerlist. So if you go on YouTube, you can go on Google and search up the Powerlist by Andy Frisella. It's basically a strategy for you to build habits, build new habits, right? So we all want to build new habits. So for example, if I were to write down, so if my priorities are family, friends, content, and then mental health, let's work on some things on a daily basis. So let's write down for family and friends. Let's say today, Powerlist. Write down the date, write down Powerlist, and then underneath you can do 3 to 5 tasks that you want to focus on today. Okay, that you want to get done. And so basically what you're doing is habit stacking, and you're learning how to hold yourself accountable, be disciplined, and to create new habits. Once those become habits, you fill in, those habits with new ones. Okay. And that sounds confusing, but it's really easy. So let's say, for example, the first task that I want to do on my power list today is to maybe call my mom, right? I want to call my mom more. I want to be more present with her and I want to tap in more. So call mom. Okay. And so I want to do that every day. So once you've called mom, if you can see right here, you probably can't, maybe not. You check it off. Okay. Simple. The next thing, read. So if I want to work on my mental health, let's say read for 10 minutes every day. Read 10 minutes. Boom. Once you've read for 10 minutes, check it off. The third thing, I want to work on content creation. So post b-ball content on all platforms. Okay. B-ball content. Once you've done that, it's all sloppy on my writing. Once you've done that, you check it off. And at the end of the day, or after you completed all your tasks, you write down a big W and then you circle it. So essentially what you're doing is winning the day. You're proving to yourself that you can get these tasks done, and you're building the habits of calling mom every day, reading for 10 minutes every day, and then posting more content on the daily. And so the more you do this, if you write this down every single day, this is eventually, calling mom is going to become a habit. You're not going to have to write it down anymore. And so once it becomes a habit, you find something new that you want to build that's within the realm of your priorities, your family and friends. Okay. And you just keep moving like that, and you're building habits on a daily basis, holding yourself accountable. And if you happen to not check off one of these things on the list, let's say for example you didn't read for 10 minutes, so you're gonna have to be honest with yourself at the end of the day and put an X next to that task. And at the very bottom, instead of putting a W for winning the day, you're gonna put a giant L for a loss. So now you lose the day. So now you get to look back at the day and say, man, I had a great day, but I took an L because I didn't read for 10 minutes. I didn't hold myself accountable and hold myself to the high standard that I'm working on, that I'm trying to work on. So you have to be honest. And the more L's you see, the more sad you get, the more feeling of you're not accomplishing anything. So stack those W's, stack those wins, and work on it on a daily basis. That's the power list. Let's go to the next step. The third step to maximizing your time is to create a specific schedule based around your priorities. So first of all, you have to separate your work and your errands from your priorities. So let's say, for example, you write down your schedule. 9 to 5 you work, or 9 to 5 you go to school. Okay, whatever the case is. So you write that down, work or school. The next thing you're going to write down is from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. you're going to go and exercise. Okay, so write that down. Be specific on what exercises you're going to do and everything with that. And then let's say from 8 p.m. to 8:30 you sit down and you meditate, okay, for 30 minutes, or you can read for 30 minutes. Whatever your priorities are, fit them into a specific time slot, so that way you know that you need to show up and you need to be focused and energized and like ready for that time slot. That way you have no excuse as to I don't know what to do or what to work on. You wrote it down. You have this specific like rough time period. Between 7 and 8 I'm going to work out. Between 8 and 9 I'm going to read. Okay, so now you're getting more specific. You're getting down to the details, and you're handling, first of all, your 3 priorities that you set forward, and then you're working on your daily habits. And now you have a time slot to work with all of that. Is this going to help you even more? And it could be difficult and seem like overwhelming to even have to write all this stuff down. It's just a tool to help you. You don't have to do it, or you could, at least try it out to see if you like it. If you don't, then you can find something out that works for you, or just focus on the first couple steps that we worked on in this video. Let's see the next step. The last step that I have for you guys is to focus on you first. To make sure that you're happy, to make sure that you're present, and to make sure that you love yourself first and foremost, right? And so when you get stressed, when you get tired, when you get anxious, whatever all the, the bad feelings that we all have that pop up, is to recognize them, to embrace them, and then disconnect yourself from whatever is causing the stress. So disconnect to reconnect. And a great example would be like today is Sunday. I didn't do anything all day because it's been a busy week and I just wanted to kick back all day. And I had the intention of kicking back until later on in the day, which is 10:30 now p.m. on Sunday, to get this video done and to brainstorm it, write it down, get all my thoughts together. But I just kicked back all day because this week has been busy and I feel great about it. I disconnected from the work and the priorities, which is important. And then I was able to reconnect back with this video. Now I'm providing value, and I feel great about it. So disconnect to reconnect, focus on you, make sure you're present, and then everything's going to flow how it's supposed to. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you all for watching this video. I do truly appreciate you all. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content. I have 68 other videos for you to tap into in this playlist, so go and check that out. And of course, one thing that I always say is that if you do find value in this video, that you share it with someone who you know can benefit from it. I just want to get as much content out there and as much value to as many people as I can. So please drop a like, comment, and share, and I will see you all on the next one. Tap out.